Still sitting pretty high, you were saying, above our average.
Yeah, we're 3 degrees above average, and we're actually still sitting at our high for the day right now.
Oh, wow.
So it's not too bad. And we're not going to lose that much heading into the evening, so if you are looking to go outside and take that stroll, it won't be that uncomfortable, though. Check out the wind. 17 miles an hour is what we sit at for that, so likely feeling quite a bit cooler than it actually is outside. We've got the clouds, and we will have them all night long. I don't think these bring much by way of precipitation. We've got some light reflectivity up near the border. Besides that, not seeing a whole lot. So enjoy the clouds if you enjoy clouds, but the wind, well, that'll be with us too. 17 miles an hour here in Duluth, 21 sustained out in Grand Rapids. That's making for some pretty chilly feels-like temperatures. Our actual temperatures right now, 38 in Ashland, 39 out there in Aiken, 35 in Hayward. So not too shabby for this time of year, not too shabby for this time of night. Feels like temperatures, though, down in the teens up if you're in Grand Marais. Otherwise, we taper that to around 30 there, Aiken, 25 in Grand Rapids. So not too bad, but that wind definitely adding a bit of a chill to the air. But we've got warm air out there. It's off to the southwest. Sioux Falls, you sit 57, and they always seem to be a little bit warmer than us, but that air mass makes its way our direction soon enough. We have got warm flow from the south. As this front continues to make its way to the east, we see that warm air make its way our direction. Along with that, though, that system drags a front, and this could be the factor that could bring us some light snow as we head into tomorrow evening. I don't think we see much from this besides potentially a dusting, if anything. The bulk of that snow falls off to the southeast. Another system makes its way up for Thursday evening, though. That one could bring accumulating snow to portions of the Northland, though most of that will fall in northern and northeastern Wisconsin, only talking an inch or two. Wouldn't doubt that some areas see slightly more than that, but we've got some warm air in place that could wreak havoc on actual totals there. Little to no accumulation expected, though, north of, I'd say, around Fort Wayne, westward. So not too bad. If you're hoping for snow, it's not in the forecast yet. But tonight, we at least keep it a little bit warm and keep it a little blustery. 20 to 25 mile an hour winds remain out of the southeast. And as we shift that wind into tomorrow, we warm it up a little bit, low to mid 40s. And that wind stays strong, though, 10 to 20 miles an hour by tomorrow evening. We bring in chances at a bit of a mix in some spots, more than likely some light snow, though, as that front drags itself through the Northland. But don't expect much from that. We have a decent day otherwise, though. Could see a little bit of light rain, mainly Arrowhead eastward throughout the day. But other than that, we take that temperature plummet, 28 on Thursday down to 23 on Friday. We've got that chance for snow in northern Wisconsin Thursday evening into Friday. Besides that, still not talking about a big system, but we are talking about a cool down that sends us into the teens in the 7 days. So we'll take a look at that coming up in a little bit. Anyway, it's been nice out. I hope everybody's gotten outside today. Yes, we've had the clouds, but we've had a small breeze from the south that's been helping to bolster our temperatures, still keeping us in the low 40s right now. We sit at 40 here in Duluth, and across the Northland, not too much different. That thick deck of clouds, though, looks like we're about to lose that. If you're out on the Iron Range, you're already losing that. Some of you have a case of these severe clears out there, but not for a whole lot longer. We do have the chance for a little bit of snow behind that, and I do think that most of us will see that. But that breeze out of the south has continued to bring in that warmth. Not very strong, though. 10 miles an hour here in Duluth, 12 miles an hour up there in International Falls, though it was gusting up into the 20s earlier. Very warm. 41 Superior, 37 in Aiken, 37 in Grand Rapids. Some of us topped out in the upper 40s today. You can see that just swath of warmth making its way through the Northland. 52 in Sioux Falls. Aiken saw 48 degrees today, so we weren't excluded from the extreme warmth, but we will be shortly. This front will be the reason why that warm flow that we have set up right now, that takes a shift to the east, and as it does so, brings in some chances for some light snow behind it, but that won't be the main snowmaker out of this system. That will be coming later on by way of a clipper system. But first we get the cold, and along with this cold, we get our high temperature for tomorrow at midnight. Those temperatures continue to drop throughout the day as you head into that noon hour. We're only talking mid-20s. That high at midnight looks to be around 30 or so. So cold is on the way, and that's not even the half of it. We've got teens coming fairly soon. We'll take a look at those coming up. This is that system that looks to bring in another shot of snow as we head into Friday. Not looking like a lot out of that system. If you're lucky, potentially a dusting into the Arrowhead, but it's nice to see a few chances at snow since we really haven't seen much by way of that so far. Tonight, we get that shot at snow. Those temperatures dropping only into the upper 20s to low 30s. Again, those will be our highs for tomorrow, and we will taper that temperature back as we head into the afternoon. 18 out there on the Iron Range, 26 in the Twin Ports, 30 degrees northwest Wisconsin. But there's a good chance that it'll feel a lot colder than that. Northwest winds at 20 to 25 miles an hour, making that feels like temperature more in the mid-teens. Tomorrow evening, chilly in some spots, single digits if you're out on the Iron Range. The rest of us sit in the low teens. So a chilly one for some, not so chilly for others, but either way, that temperature takes a drop the entire day. We bring in those chances for some light snow showers. Don't expect any of that to accumulate. But heading into Saturday, we all plummet. 29 for your high on Friday, but look at the lows, single digits. We've got a chance at dropping below 0 Saturday evening. We top out at 13, but we got to pull positive. It's sunny. It's not that bad. You know, pack on the gloves and the hat and run around outside.
Yes, lots of holiday happenings.
Exactly.
Bentleyville, that's what.
Today, and we're dipping even lower.
Yeah, it's not bad yet, but it's about to get a lot worse. So temperatures started the day at midnight, mid-30s, and they've taken a dive since. Some of us picking up a little bit of snow to go along with that. Out in Hurley, we've seen shots of a good little blanket of snow across the area, but the rest of us off to the north here, not seeing a whole lot by way of that. What we are seeing is the cold, and it's, again, not by way of our actual temperature. Our actual temperature sitting in the mid-20s at this point, 24 degrees. That wind, though, gusting at the same 24 miles per hour, and that's helping us to feel quite a bit cooler out there. Those winds are out of the northwest, and they will be for the next few days here. And as we'll see coming up, that'll bring in a chance for some more snow. But for now, it just brings in a chance for quite a bit of cold. We're seeing teens right now up Baudette, International Falls, Bemidji at 13 degrees. We've still got 20s, but we will quickly drop those dew points up to the northwest in the single digits. Feels like temperatures, single digits as well. It feels like 5 degrees in Grand Rapids, 1 below in Bemidji, 4 in Baudette. Otherwise, hanging on to 20s, northern Wisconsin. But trust me, well, I'll be dropping off fairly soon here. We have gotten an Arctic air mass off to the northwest, 20 below up in Meadow Lake. That air is making its way our direction. Again, we won't hit double digits below 0, but it certainly could feel like it at times, especially as we head into morning hours. I'd say Saturday morning, not looking too warm. We start off with a little case of the chillies. It's not too bad heading through our day tomorrow, but then we get a secondary front that will slide through, and that's when we get that Arctic air to punch down. Reason being, again, an Arctic high moves through, and that's going to help to shift our winds out of the north and drag in that drier and much, much colder air. This could also help us to tip off quite a bit of snow. Some spots receiving 6 to 8 inches, that from Iron County up to Ontonagon County, and again up into the rest of the UP. Otherwise, a fairly widespread 3 to 6 inches. And this bringing in a chance, well, not a chance, this bringing in lake effect snow watch. Friday evening until Saturday for in our area, Iron, Gogebic, and Ontonagon counties. So if you like snow and you're out in that area, well, you've got quite a bit on the way. But tonight, not looking like we've got much. We've got chances for snow. Otherwise, single-digit temperatures if you're out on the range. The rest of us sit in the mid-teens, but we could see those temperatures bump down a little bit if some more of that drier air works its way in. But at least we warm back into the upper 20s to low 30s tomorrow. Again, won't feel like it, though. That breeze at 15 to 20 miles an hour, making us feel like we're in the upper teens for a good portion of the day. And tomorrow evening, well, we take a tumble. 4 degrees in the Twin Ports. That breeze at 15 to 20 will make it feel like mid-single digits below 0 if you're out on the Iron Range. Looking to be a lot less than that. So over the next 3 days here, we continue to slide. 13 for your high on Saturday, 1 below Saturday evening. We do keep a little bit of wind, but as that high moves in, it won't be quite as breezy.
Thanks, Jason.
You're welcome.
All right.